Much. All right, let's move on very quickly to the next topic, and this is also another topical issue, and it's trending at the moment, and it's on the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Bola Ahmed Tinubu, announcing his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima. Tinubu made this known in an interactive section with journalists after paying a visit to President Muhammadu Buhari in Daura, Katsina State, yesterday, Sunday. Now, Shettima, a staunch supporter of Tinubu, if you recall, played a key role in his emergence as presidential candidate of the ruling party. And of course, he's been announced as Tinubu's running mate in the forthcoming 2023 general elections. Now, a lot of reactions have trailed this particular piece of news because it is a Muslim ticket, which caused an uproar a couple of weeks ago, you know. So I don't know, but then I'd like to hear your reaction to this particular issue.
What has happened so far is what I would describe like very smart move by Tinubu.
Smart?
Yes, smart. You know what they did? They tested the waters some 3 weeks ago, you know, to prepare people's mind for this.
For what is coming.
Yes, so we knew he was going to go for Muslim tickets. And then, as I yesterday, he said it was the spirit of 1993. And I hope that they know the implication of the spirit of 1993. It has a lot of implications. I don't want to now go further on that.
A lot of history.
A lot of history. So I wish them well. But as far as Nigeria's nation building is concerned, as far as national cohesion is concerned, that Muslim ticket is negative. That Muslim ticket does not bode well for the country. You don't do that. You don't, not in modern day Nigeria, that the present leadership has heightened the brutal divide along the line of religious and ethnic differences in this country. He did to you, this were happening in 1999, 2003, 2004, 2007 or 2011, yes. But as at today, with what is going on in Nigeria today, with the Boko Haram insurgency, with the bandits, with certain persons hoisting the Islamic flag in some other places, with the accusation of Islamization and all that, and all moves tended towards that, you don't want to go that route. I
hear you clearly, Mr. Osangbi, but then would it also be proper if we place religious sentiments over and above competence in government?
Yeah, how can you now do that? How can you do that, like I said, when if the present leadership has shown religious and ethnic bias? You don't get it. The point is that the present leadership has shown massive religious bias. So there's no trust again. So we need to build that trust. You know, the average Christian doesn't feel secure in the north. The average Christian is threatened. There are a lot of killings. Churches have been bombed. They go into churches. But more of churches. So if you want to go that route, you must first build the confidence.
Okay.
The present leadership lacks the credibility, they lack the integrity, they lack the clout to push for a Muslim ticket, because there's no trust again.
Okay.
The country is broken. The country is broken. You don't want to play. See, I know what you're saying, competence. Yeah, but are we saying that there are no competent Christians across the
I didn't
north?
say that. I just asked the question.
Yeah, and I'm responding
all right,
to that.
let me hear Mr. Zukama on this issue.
The thing is that the spirit of 1993 is wonderful. But times have changed dramatically since 1993. And then Abiola stood out in one respect, that he was a national figure. He had gone across the country making friends, gone across the country doling out his millions of naira. He supported Christian projects, he supported Muslim projects. So he was able to straddle the the divides, the Nigerian social, religious divides, okay? So for that reason, people did not mind very much whether I was a Muslim ticket, and the circumstances, the political circumstances then were different. But for now, we have a lot of problems. No, I don't think that any president has ever divided Nigeria along different fault lines like this present one. And Tinubu also is running on the platform of APC. Now we have a lot of issues, Fulani headsmen in their murderous fanaticism, just murdering the innocent, with the government doing very little or nothing. People suspect the government and its motivations. We have the bandits, we don't know who they are. They talk with so much authority and sense of entitlement, and the government cringes as they do this. The government doesn't come out to act or make bold statements, so we don't know what that means. Boko Haram, we were told, was technically defeated, effectively defeated, practically defeated, but they continue to attack civilian and military targets with impunity. So Nigerians are suspicious of the present government, are very uncomfortable. We've never had this much attacks on churches, kidnapping of priests, and all that, and all that, and all that. So a Muslim ticket is frightening to most Nigerians. And this Shetima man is a man that has been accused allegedly, of having sponsored Boko Haram, of having said, made misguided statements on religion. So to me, as optimistic, I'm an irrepressible optimist. But that Muslim ticket is frightening. It's a frightening prospect.
Thank you so much,
in
Mr.
present-day Nigeria.
Yes.
All right, so Chief of Force, you know, every time we refer...
I thought President has forgotten.
No. I was saving you for last.
As a chief. As a chief.
You know, every time we refer back to the Constitution, and the Constitution still sees Nigeria as a secular state.
Yes.
So therefore, it becomes always an issue with me, you know, why every time we try to choose who leads us, we now fall back along religious lines, you know.
Not
when
just religion.
Do you understand? Ethnic, when we're supposed to actually be a secular state.
Yes.
But let me have your reactions on Tinubu's running mate.
Okay, well, first, let me say this, that Tinubu has the right to pick anyone that he wants, all right? He also has the right to pick his Southwest person as his deputy, all right? And he has he has the right to pick anyone, anywhere. He could as well pick the Babalawo in Oshobo, all right? That is his right to do so. However, you see, you know, precedence is very bad. When you set a very wrong precedent, you are calling for people. And when people decided to support that precedence and they know that it's wrong, it's a wrong practice, and you are calling for a lot of things. And what I'm going to say in the end is that maybe in the subsequent election, you will see Christian ticket, you will see Southwest president and Southwest vice president. You will begin to, because all of these things are not stated in the Constitution. You will see a Northerner becoming a flag bearer and picking a Northerner as a flag, as a deputy. So all of this at the end of the day is going to cause a lot of problem, because why we are doing South and North is because for inclusion. When a government does not factor inclusion into whatever it's doing, to its decision making, it becomes a problem. All right? I don't want to talk about 1993, the spirit of 1993. The spirit of 1993 not happen to us again, because it wasn't a very good spirit. All right? If you talk about the spirit of 1992, you talk about the spirit of 1993 in totality. So Muslim won. It was annulled. Is that what you want? There was a crisis in the country. A military head of state came in and started terrorizing everybody. Is that what we want? If we are talking about the spirit of 1990, because whenever we want to say something, we give it to too much of politics and allow politics to dictate whatever we want to say, and not knowing the consequences. The consequences are bound. Taking a Muslim ticket is as taking Atiku Abubakar picking a Northerner as his vice. Taking a Muslim ticket is like a Southern Christian appointing a Northern Christian as a vice president. Taking a Muslim ticket is like a Southern president, a flag bearer, picking a Southern deputy as his vice president. So all of this, at the end of the day, you are going to further divide this country along those lines. The lines that, see, when they talk about the opium of the people, religious was one of them. All right? We are still talking about, people who are talking about, why are you talking about competence? Are we going to sacrifice competence on the altar of unity? Are we saying that apart from Shetima or any other Muslim in the north, you don't have somebody like Dugara, who is from Bauchi State, who is a member of your party, who is in the House of Rep? Don't you have Solomon Lalong, if you are looking for those who are in government? Because at the end of the day, when you look at it, you ask yourself, the Islamization of Nigeria has been on the lips of everyone, even the moment before, even before the present president came to power.
Yes.
They said that people have been saying this, circulating all manner of content online or WhatsApp. I'm coming.
Only factual statements.
I'm telling you the things that have been happening. But those things, because I'm one of the people that have always said that Islamization of Nigeria is not possible. Because you are not going to come to Oron, where I come from. A Northern Muslim or a Fulani Esme will not come to Oron with all your arm, will fight you back and will make sure that, because no Muslim in my community, I have not seen any family that has been known to be a Muslim yet, just yet. So coming back to come and maybe today impose a religion is not going to be possible. So right, I am not part of those people that say that, but when you begin to do things like this, I wrote something on Facebook and I said, after our attack, the bandits or the terrorists dropped a note, which the police has also affirmed to, that they said that they are going to rule this country and make everyone become a Muslim. Yes, the police, he was on TV. A senior police officer read and said he has seen this thing. He doesn't know how authentic is it, but he has seen it. Now, with all of that, you could call Tinubu a liberal Muslim. A Muslim is a Muslim. Liberal or extremist. It's a religion. It's only people inside that religion. It's just like us in Christendom, that you now say deeper life, chosen and redeemed, and deeper life tie their hair. They don't know. But the first thing is that why Christian?
Christian. Okay, I get what you're saying.
And I'd like to pose this question.
10 seconds, sir.
Tinubu feels, taking a Muslim vice president in the north is good for him in the spirit of 1993. And can I ask him and his party faithfuls, how come he has not tried that in Lagos?
Yes.
In Lagos, he has always had Christian
and Muslim.
Why is that
not possible?
He has always balanced it.
Why is it not possible? Yeah.
And that is why there is peaceful coexistence in Lagos.
Even in Lagos. Why is it not here?
Lagos is the model.
Why is it not here?
You don't get it. So they are not seeing the danger now. They are seeing it from the perspective of Emiloko. Okay. So it's my turn. It's my turn. Therefore, anything I can do to ensure that I get it.
Thank you.
It is beyond Emiloko.
Thank you, Mr. Sam.
Enhance his chances of winning the election.
No, he thinks.
It does not in any way enhance his chances, because all along, the Northern has talked about Nigeria being the estate of their grandfather, Ottoman Danfodio. It's been written, it's been all over. And no administration emboldened and empowered and encouraged that feeling as this present administration. And the way people are feeling about this tendency or desire, I mean, they may try and fail, but that doesn't mean they will not try. About this tendency or this attempt to Islamize Nigeria. It is just too much for the average Nigerian. And the Muslim in question is an extremist, radical, fanatical Muslim. That's the vice president in question.
Thank you, Mr. Zukama.
It boggles the mind.
Thank you. All right, the APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu has actually come out to give reasons why he picked a Muslim, Kashim Shettima, as his running mate. According to Tinubu, I quote, Senator Shettima's career in politics and beyond shows that he is eminently qualified not only to deliver that all-important electoral victory, but also step into the shoes of the vice president as a man with the talent, maturity, strength of character, and patriotism. He has my implicit confidence and faith. All right, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of reactions have continued to thrill this Muslim ticket of the APC. For instance, activist Aisha Yesufu says a Muslim ticket is an insult to fairness, equity, and justice. And just to joggle our memory a bit, if you don't know so much about Tinubu's running mate, Kashim Shettima was born on the 2nd of September 1962 in Maiduguri, Borno State, to the family of Sir Kashim Ibrahim. He attended the University of Maiduguri, where he bagged a bachelor's degree in agricultural economics before proceeding to earn his master's degree in the same course at the University of Ibadan. He dabbled into business and banking after his education, and eventually he held high-ranking positions, including being the manager of Zenith Bank's Maiduguri office in the mid-2000s. Well, he quit the corporate world for politics in 2007, and in 2011, he has served as a commissioner in 5 different ministries in the cabinet of former governor of Borno State, Ali Modu Sheriff. Now, Shettima won ANPP second governorship primary election in February of 2011 following the assassination of the original winner, Modu Fanami Gubio. Now, he won the April 26, 2011 governorship election and became Borno State governor before being re-elected for a second term in 2015. Now, after the end of his second tenure as governor in 2019, Kashim Shettima moved to the Senate, where he currently represents Borno Central. He's married with 3 children, and his late father, Kashim Ibrahim, was also a former governor of Borno State and a minister for social services in the 1950s. Well, if you recall correctly, Shettima's time as the governor marked the escalation of the Boko Haram insurgency, and he was also accused of masterminding the abduction of secondary school girls in Chibok in the year 2014. But then those are all allegations that have not been proven,
but
and all that.
There's an addition to his CV which, you know, they wouldn't like, and that is the very fact that there's a video circulating now, audio actually, about his very unguarded utterances regarding certain sections of the country. You don't make that. A leader doesn't do that. And these are the things that make people to become very afraid of the Muslim ticket. That audio is very damaging. That audio is very derogatory. That audio is an indication of his thoughts, his mindset, his attitude towards people from other parts of the country.
Thank you, Mr. Osangbi, for bringing that up. But you know, the polity is heating up, so a lot of videos and files from the archives they are being uprooted at this very time. Yeah, there's even one on Peter Obi's running mate as well. You know, so everybody has got something to answer to. I'm talking about the forthcoming election. Reno Omokri, of course, is in the eye of the storm currently because Twitter is buzzing with the hashtag ban Reno Omokri. We'll be talking about that tomorrow on the show. Meanwhile, thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you, Chief Godi Ofosa. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Mr. Peter Osangbi. Thank you for coming. And thank you to you, Mr. Tochukwu Ezukama. Thank you for your time. Thank you, viewers. I still have a lot of messages, but our time is up. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Join us then. And enjoy the rest of your holiday. Bye for now.